Today we're in Wolfville, Nova Scotia, home of Acadia University. It's beautiful here. If we were allowed on campus, you'd be able to see all kinds of old-style buildings, ivy, smart people work here, and yet here we are in the third week of a faculty strike. And it's not the first one. It's the second one in 4 years. And why? What is so dysfunctional about Acadia that its faculty are on strike for the second time in 4 years? Look no farther than the Carver model. The Carver model separates a university into two parts. There's a money part and an education part. One group of people takes care of the money part, another group takes care of the education part. And heaven forbid if one group should even so much as hint to the other how to do things. The Board of Governors takes care of the money part. Board of Governors, B-O-G, bog. It's an interesting word, bog. It means wet soil, low in oxygen, containing decaying material and dead matter that often appears as black muck. As an intransitive verb, it means to become impeded, to get stuck. Now, while neither of these sounds particularly attractive, each of them describes Acadia's bog to a T. The good news for all those poor sods that work at Acadia is that even the low oxygen decaying environment of a bog cannot eliminate all signs of life. Hydrophytes are specifically adapted to the wet, stagnant, oxygen-poor soil of a bog. But does Acadia really want to bet the farm on hydrophytes? Adapting to a stagnant, low-oxygen environment is not the same thing as flourishing in the warm, nutrient-rich, supercharged environment of a hydroponic grow-up. It's all about creating the right environment. So I say bog, unimpede yourself, get moving, get your heads out of your stagnant black muck hole, come up and take a big for a gulp of fresh air, and fire up the fluorescence. Acadia students are already doling out the highest tuition fees in the country. Give them and the people who teach them an environment where they can grow into more than just hydrophytes.